what's happening out here in Los Angeles? Y'all doing all right tonight? Y'all get your hands together. Come on, California.
Hey, it's Lisa Lee here with Randy Houser at Club Nokia in LA. Now, Randy, you and Jamie Johnson have been on this CMT tour for about a month now, right?
Yeah, we have.
How's it been for you guys? I know you guys are buddies, so how's it been for you guys to be out on the road together?
Well, it's been pretty crazy. I mean, you know, we're last night we were in Las Vegas at the House of Blues, so we were just we finally had a little chance to go out afterwards and really kind of talk about what was going down. And it was just, you know, I think the coolest thing was we looked back and I looked down the road and I saw all three of our buses sitting there, and we're all, you know, we're out here working and everything, and just thinking back to how hard it was for us to unload our trucks and bring all our own gear into places, and how far it's come is pretty amazing. You know, it's just amazing.
Hey, y'all, that's my kind of country.
You guys go back, you've written together even before you had record deals.
Oh, yeah.
These guys wrote Honky Tonk Badonka Donk for Trace Atkins. But how did you guys first hook up?
I think, you know what, I think he was playing at a place down on Demombrian one night, and I think that he had been in town probably about 6 months, and I'd just moved there, and I went in there and I said, that boy reminds me of me. You know, it was just one of those dudes that reminded me of somebody I'd hung out with back home in Mississippi. And then we found out he's from Alabama, so we're all about the same kind of folks. So we just ended up being buddies and started writing songs together, and then it turned out that we'd both been singing demos for all the same people around Nashville, and so we just started running around in one vehicle, running around doing all that all day, and then between that we'd go get beers and stuff like that, so we just ended up being buddies. You know?
Yeah. Well, you mentioned being from Mississippi. That's such a rich area for all kinds of music. How would you say growing up there affected you and the kind of music you make?
I think it's impossible not to get, you know, a lot of those different things on you. If you think about Mississippi, you got, you know, the father of country music, Jimmy Rogers, and you got, you know, the king of the blues, you got, you know, Robert Johnson, and you got the king of rock and roll, all right there in that state. And I just think that, you know, growing up, you hear so much like gospel music on the radio and stuff like that, and you know, not necessarily just like Southern gospel, but black gospel and stuff like that. So I just think that as a kid, you end up soaking a lot of that stuff up, and you can't. It's just you know, subliminal.
Right.
It just kind of gets in you.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think there's no way not to be affected by music, the heritage of music down there. You know?
And how young were you when you finally realized that you actually had a musical gift and started kind of writing songs on your own?
Well, I didn't start writing songs till I was about 15, but
till I was about 15. That's so young, though, if you think about it.
I guess so. I guess it is young. But I'd played music. I'd had a guitar in my hand since I was 6 years old. You know, it was the time I could get my hands around one. But I knew at 4 or 5 years old, this is what I wanted to do. You know, and I didn't know if I had any kind of talent for it at all. You know, I didn't know. But you know, my dad was a musician, and that's where the urge came from. Was just seeing him on stage playing music made me want. That's what I want to do. You know, so you know, I guess it just worked out. You know, I think that. Hey, I mean, it's pretty. I think God puts desires in your heart.
Absolutely.
And that's, you know, I guess that's doing what I'm supposed to do.
Well, and obviously you've done really well for yourself because, you know, you had a couple of big hits. Boots On, of course, was a huge hit.
Do it country style in my dirty old hat with my crooked little green.
Were you surprised at all how big that video ended up being with was his name Drake? Is that the little boy in it? I mean, were you floored by that, about how much attention that got?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, and the main thing, and the other thing is not my idea to do that. I was like, I'd written this song and I wanted a video that kind of went along with my song, and you know, my record label, who's a lot smarter than I am, you know, and a lot of things about, you know, my marketing guys over there and everything, they were like, well, we got this, we need to do this. So it was a great way to open doors and for people to find out who I am, you know, and so they did something really smart that I wouldn't have done. So yeah, it was, but it turned out to be a big video, and it was amazing. So yeah, I was really tickled to see Drake doing that. You know, to think about, you know, your music affecting some kid that way.
Of
you
course,
know,
yeah, because you know that's completely honest.
Exactly. You can't put that on. So I mean,
Absolutely.
it was amazing.
Now I know you're working on some new music, and Whistling Dixie's coming out, I think, this next week, right?
It is November 2nd. It comes out, and we actually went and just shot a video down in Mississippi, close to where I'm from, and And video's great. I'm excited about it. We got a lot of the heritage of Mississippi down there. I mean, we shot things that you can't get anywhere else in the world. So, and it's pretty cool. And the songs, I'm excited about it. I think that I really feel like for the first time that my audience will know a whole lot more about who I am from this video and this song. I think it's the first time that I've had enough rain to say this is what's going down.
Yeah.
You know? So.
And when will they get to hear the album?
We're just now starting to record it, so probably I think we'll turn it in around February and probably April.
All right.
So we're just getting ready for it right now.